Hi children, welcome to English class. Today we are going to learn more about simple past tense. It's a continuation of our previous chapter, Over in the Meadow. In that chapter we already learned about how to form simple past form of a given verb. Here you look at the pictures. In this picture a lady is cooking dinner and another one is a teacher is asking question and children are playing. In this sentence, the sentence is Smita cooked dinner. See the word given in red colored letters, cooked. Then second one, Geeta asked questions. Then Rema played with her friends. See the words cooked, asked and played. These are verbs and those verbs are the actions that are already completed. So cooked, asked, played. These are verbs or action words, and these words talks about the actions or events that have already happened. So we use simple past tense. When we use simple past tense to talk about the actions or events that have already completed, that you have to remember. Past tense means the actions already happened, already over. For example, we played with blocks, which means the action is over, it is completed. Sheena tied her shoelace. So that there also tied, the verb, it is the action is over. Then Beena called her sister. So the word called, it's in a past form. So remember past tense. In past tense we talk about the actions or events that have already happened. Then there are some sentences given. You have to underline the verbs in the simple past tense. You know, in textbook A we have already studied how to identify a past form of a verb, isn't it? So in past form the actions are already over. So read the sentence. She danced on this stage. So you know the verb of the or the action word. You have to find out the action word from the sentence and underline. So she danced on the stage. So the action word is dance. So you have to underline danced. This is the simple past tense or simple past form of the verb of this sentence. Then in B, my parents watched a movie yesterday. Read the sentence again. My parents watched a movie yesterday. So find out the verb in past form. So my parents watched a movie yesterday. So the action word or the verb is watch and its past tense is watched. Then Ravi waited for his friends. Ravi waited for his sister at the bus stop. So the verb is wait and its past form is waited. So like this, the rest of the two questions you have to do in your textbook. The question is underline the verbs in the simple past tense in the sentences below. So the first sentence the simple past form of the verb is danced, and in second sentence simple past form of the verb is watched, and in third sentence simple past form of the verb is waited. Then there are some rules to change a verb into their past form or past tense. So you already know. Once again we will repeat the rules. Okay, first, to form simple past tense we have to add d, ed or ied to the verbs. In a given sentence, if there is a verb or action word, you can add d, ed or ied at the end of the verb, then you will get the past form. and when we have to add D. So if a verb ends with a vowel, that means if a verb ends with a, E, I, O, U, end with any of these letters or vowels, you just add D at the end. Then you will get the simple past form of that verb. For example, close. The word close, C-L-O-S-E, close. See, in this word, the verb ends with a vowel E. So to form the past form, you enough to add D. See, the past tense of close is closed. So the spelling is close is C-L-O-S-E, and the past form spelling is C-L-O-S-E-D. Enough to add D at the end. Then the second word is smile. The verb or the action word ends with the vowel E, and to form the past form, enough to add D at the end. Smile, smiled. Dance, danced. Then the second case, if a verb with a consonant, that means all the letters except vowels. So other than A, E, I, O, U, other letters are called consonant letters. If a verb ends with a consonant, we have to add ED at the end of the verb. Then you will get the past form. For example, jump. See, J-U-M-P, jump. See, the verb ends with a consonant. P is a consonant. So to form the past form, you just add ed at the end. J-U-M-P-E-D, jumped. Then next, play. P-L-A-Y, play. Y, it's a consonant. So to form the past form, and add ed at the end. P-L-A-Y-E-D, played. Then third example, cook. Spelling is C-double-O-K. K is a consonant. To form the past form of this verb, add ed at the end. So remember, if a verb ends with a vowel, add D at the end of the verb, and if a verb ends with a consonant, that means the letters other than vowels, add ed at the end. Then the third case is, if a verb ends with a consonant followed by a Y. If a verb ends with a consonant and followed by Y, the last letter is Y, to form the past tense, you have to change Y into I, then add ed. Remember, if a verb ends with a consonant and followed by letter Y, in that case you have to change letter Y to I, then add ed. For example, cry, C-R-Y, cry. See, the verb ends with the vowel followed by Y. The verb ends with the consonant followed by Y. See, the spelling is C-R-Y, cry, and R is a consonant, and that consonant is followed by Y. To form the past tense, you replace Y into I, and then you add ed. Okay, the past form of cry is cried. Then the second word is try, T-R-Y, try. Here also the verb ends with a consonant, that means R followed by Y. So to form the past tense, you have to replace Y into I and add ed, tried. Then the next word is fry, F-R-Y, fry. What's the past form of fry? It's fried. And what's the spelling? You have to change Y into I and add ed, fried. So in that way you have to form the past tense. So these are the three rules to change a verb into its past form that you have to keep in mind. Then next is the exercises. Complete the sentences with the simple past form of the verb given in bracket. Already the verb is given in the bracket. you have to write the past form of that given verb. First one is Anil dash the movie. The verb is love, and see the verb end with a vowel. So to form the past form, what we have to do? Yes, if a verb ends with a vowel, enough to add d at the end. So what's the past form of love? It will be loved. L-O-V-E-D. Loved. Anil loved the movie. Second one, Priya dash to become a class monitor. Verb is agree, and here also the verb ends with a vowel, so you add d at the end. Then next, the verb, the children were not dash to walk while eating. Verb is allow, and see the verb ends with a consonant. If a verb ends with a consonant, to form the past form, we have to add ed. The past form of allow is allowed. A-L-L-O-W-E-D, allowed. Then next one, Sneha dash the instructions. Follow. Verb is follow, and in this verb also the verb ends with a consonant, so we have to add ed at the end. You have to do by yourself. Then next, Ravi and Arun dash many questions. Ravi and Arun ask. What's the plural of past form of ask? It is asked. See, the verb is end with a consonant, so we have to add ed. Asked. A-S-K-E-D, asked. And here it is, the third rule we have to apply. Vineet dash to open the present his mum gave him. So the verb is try. So we have studied that if a verb ends with consonant and followed by y, we have to change y into I and add ed. Tried. Vineet tried to open the present his mum gave him. Then the last one is Timur dash the door. The verb is close. So the rules we already know. According to that rule, you have to form the past form. Okay. Then the next exercise is choose the correct verbs to match the pictures given below and change them to their simple past forms and fill in the blanks. So the verbs are climb, play, like, study, and you watch the picture and you have to choose the correct verb from the bracket. Arjun dash with his friends. The monkey dash the tree. The children dash in the park. Lisa dash her Christmas gift. See, in this picture, from the picture itself we can understand that the children are studying, isn't it? So the first one will be this word, study. So Arjun dash with his friends. See the word study, S-T-U-D-Y, and the verb ends with the consonant and followed by y. So to form the past tense, what? S-T-U-D-I-E-D, studied. Studied with his friends. Then second one, the monkey dashed the tree. See, the monkey is, what the monkey is doing? Climbing, isn't it? So the second word will be climb. Then third, the children dash in the park. From the picture we can understand the children are playing. Third verb will be play. And the fourth one, Lisa dash her Christmas gift. Fourth is like. So you have to do, you have to change the remaining three questions verbs change to its past form. That means you have to change the verb of climb to its past form, play to its past form, and like to its past form. That you have to do by yourself, and we will check it during the live session. Okay, then the next one, read the sentences given below and correct the tense of the verb by changing them to simple past tense. One example is given for you. Rani and Sahil looks under the seat. Rani and Sahil looks under the seat. See, in this sentence the verb is looks. So verb is look. So you have to change that verb into past form. Here it will be Rani and Sahil looked under the seat, because the word look ends with consonant. So we have to add ed at the end. So the look will be looked. Then second sentence. I was scared to enter the dark room. I was scared to enter the dark room. In this sentence the verb will be, verb or the action word is scare. So when you rewrite, the sentence will be I was, past of scare ends with vowel, so enough to add d. S-C-A-R-E-D, scared to enter the dark room. Then the third sentence. My father booked tickets for us. So the verb, I will underline the verb. You have to rewrite this verb into simple past form. My father booked tickets for us. So change the word book to its past form and rewrite the sentence. Then the fourth sentence. The prince marry the princess. So in this sentence the action word or the verb is marry, and change this marry to its past form. It will be married. So remember the rule. If a verb ends with a consonant and followed by y, what we have to do. Then the fifth one is Sheila stay at her sister's home yesterday. And in this sentence stay, this is the verb. You have to form the past tense of this word stay. Okay, these are the works you have to do in your textbook, and we will be checking the answers during our live session. Okay, so you can refer these two examples and do the rest of the 3 sentences. So once again remember, to form the past tense of a given verb which is in simple present tense, add d, ed or ied. So when we have to add d if a verb ends with vowels, then when we have to add ed if a verb ends with a consonant letter, then when do we add ied if a verb ends with a consonant and followed by y. In that case you have to change y to I and add ed. Okay, so the homework is you have to learn the rules for changing the verbs to their past form, and also do the exercises at page number 45, 46 and 47. So some exercises we have already done. The rest of the things you have to do by yourself. Today's class is over. Thank you.